Hello, my name is Michelle Logan. Imprisoned for their faith, Russia. The history of Jehovah's Witnesses in modern day Russia is an account of oppression and persecution. For much of the 20th century, Russian authorities abused and mistreated the witnesses. Although they were known to be peaceful, law-abiding citizens, the aim of the government of the Soviet Union was to coerce them into accepting Soviet ideology. They were forbidden to possess Bibles or religious literature. They were under constant surveillance and had to hold their religious meetings in secret. If discovered, they were subject to beatings and long prison sentences. The government exiled thousands to Siberia. That began to change in 1991 when the Russian government granted legal recognition to Jehovah's Witnesses and allowed freedom of worship without interference from the authorities. However, that period of peace did not last long. In 2009, opposition and restrictions began to escalate when the Russian Supreme Court upheld the decision of a lower court to label Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses as extremists. After years of legal battles in April 2017, the Russian Supreme Court ruled to liquidate the witnesses' legal entities for alleged extremist activity. Immediately, the Russian authorities took steps to confiscate their property, close down their place of worship, and declare their religious literature to be extremist materials. Not stopping with their attack against the witnesses' legal entities, Russian authorities have chosen to target Jehovah's Witnesses individually, overreaching. They associate private worship of individuals, witnesses with the banned organization, police raids of the witnesses, homes praying abusive treatment and harsh interrogations. Both male and female witnesses of all ages have been arrested, placed under house arrest, or in pretrial detention, convicted, and sentenced to prison. Since the April 2017 ban, hundreds of witnesses have been sentenced to pretrial detention or imprisonment under the charge of extremism. As of September 17, 2025, a total of 157 witnesses are in prison. Outcries against Russian harsh treatment of Jehovah's Witnesses. Russian authorities continue to convict witnesses of extremist activity despite an international outcry for Russia to stop its relentless persecution. Informed observers and courts outside of Russia have censored to the Russian government for its unyielding oppression to Jehovah's Witnesses. And on my next video, I'm going to finish the rest of this. Thank you for listening to my video.